Pisces, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be your monthly reading for March 2025. We're going to take a look at what you should be releasing going into this month, as well as what you should be embracing, any challenges or opportunities you face, as well as the essence of you and the theme of this month for you. Okay? Please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse any energies as you see fit. Okay, interesting on the split here. We have you and Virgo, your opposite. Alrighty. Let's see what Pisces has in store for the month of March 2025. Show me Pisces for March 2025, please. Show me that Pisces energy for March 2025, please. Last one. Show me Pisces. Thank you. All right. Okay. Interesting. So you're well hidden here. Let's go ahead and get started. Three of Wands here coming up as the essence of you for the month of March. So this idea of biding your time, waiting here, being open for like building up everything that needs to be built in anticipation of the universe opening to kind of deliver, or when the time is right for you to start receiving whatever these gifts are, or enacting whatever needs to be done here, right? So very good energy here, being open to what's next, right? Contrasted here with Three of Swords in terms of the theme here. So this is interesting. These two threes, equal energy here, you versus the theme of this month. Feels like a learning lesson, okay? The Magician in terms of the challenges that you will face. Can you muster what you need to muster? Can you undergo this transformation, or do you have all the tools required in order to start transforming in this way? The Hierophant here in terms of opportunities. I feel like the Hierophant came up for you last month, this idea of being super like diligent, right? An opportunity to be super focused here, hyper focused, right? And really just making sure that you're dotting your T's, crossing your I's, making sure you're on the ball, you're disciplined, right? Three of Pentacles, another three. This idea of what you should be releasing. So with this Three of Pentacles here, new community, new opportunity. I'm wondering, because I feel like the focal point for you, Pisces, is this idea that at least you have been focusing on your home, right? Focusing on what you have with the people that love and care about you and that you love and care about, right? So I feel like it's kind of releasing this idea that you do need something new. And again, kind of the challenge to see the beauty in what you already have and what you have built, right? Interesting. We'll see if we can't clarify that a little bit more. Strength here in terms of what you should be embracing. Again, this idea of strength coming from within, true knowing and transformation, right? Both of these require a true knowledge, or at least a belief in oneself, right? And so I feel like there is, this emphasis on that. Do you believe in the tools that you have? Do you believe in your strength, right? Your sense of who you are and your identity and all of that. Do you feel that you are enough, right? That you are deserving. Two of Swords as self-care. this just feels like, well, what self-care? That's what I heard in my mind. Just this idea of not knowing, right? And I feel like the air elements are tied together here. The lesson, that 8 of Swords, I feel like these two definitely tie into this 3. Just in terms of what that lesson is, in terms of what this 3 of Swords represents as the theme for your month ahead, Pisces. Almost like you're confronting what exists within you, what you have versus what you want, kind of thing. Alrighty, let's start with this 3 of Wands. Show me this 3 of Wands for Pisces. Show me this 3 of Wands for Pisces, please. Oh. All right, so lots of good energy there, right? Which is amazing. So for that 3 of Wands, we have the Empress, the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Again, I'm really not seeing you here so much, Pisces, but you know, this energy looks great. I'm wondering if there's an element of you kind of putting this on, kind of showing this, but really not believing it. But either way, you know, this energy here looks really good. The Empress here, she's, you know, mothering all of the good things we want to give into, you know, the things we enjoy in life, right? Queen of Swords here, she's showing up. There's this idea of truth. Page of Pentacles here, this idea of being grounded in seeing what is out there, seeing the possibility, right? So this feels like very good energy for this 3 of Wands here for you coming into the month of March. Grounded, open, vulnerable in the right ways, in healthy ways. And that 3 of Cups, another 3 here, you know, celebration, joy, enjoyment, enjoying the now of it, enjoying the present moment. Show me this 3 of Swords, please. Show me this 3 of Swords for Pisces. Show me this 3 of Swords for Pisces, please. Alrighty, so for the 3 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords here. So yeah, very much this idea of, you know, what's the perspective here? What is the truth here? Are you getting to the truth, right? With that 7 of Swords, and then that Ace of Swords kind of hiding behind it, right? There is this transition out of, you know, it does kind of feel like playing by other people's rules. Maybe this recognition that that's what you were doing and you're kind of moving away from that. What I mean by playing by other people's rules is kind of seeing yourself through the lens of others, or seeing what others expect of you as opposed to what you expect for yourself and want for yourself, right? So the theme is looking outward from within instead of looking outward based on external factors. Maybe closing a chapter on something you never really wanted in the first place, but you were being pushed towards for whatever reason, right? So you're kind of saying, no, I'm done with this now. I'm done. Right? Show me this Magician for Pisces. Show me the Magician for Pisces, please. Okay, so the Magician here, kind of taking on this and expanding it a little bit further, this idea of judging yourself by other people's expectations, or kind of closing the door on something that you never really wanted but you felt pushed towards. This feels like that's the challenge, right? The challenge is closing that door. So we have here for the Magician, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and then that Queen of Cups in the shadow here. So this is finding the sun in you, finding that joy in your cup, finding that fulfillment, understanding the universe is you. You are in the universe. You exist in it. You are it, right? It exists within you. This idea that you are the sun. You carry the sun wherever you go, right? You are whole and complete within yourself, right? And with this Magician here, the challenge is letting go of this idea of physical security, which is, a very difficult theme to let go of, right? This idea of you're turning your back on, some sort of aspect of stability here, to try your luck at something else, to try your luck at what you want. Now is the time to figure out what you want and do what you feel is your right truth based on the wisdom of your lived experience, right? Being open to understanding what that new experience is, or what it is that you even want in the first place, and not allowing others to guide your story and your path forward. So it's almost like you're closing a door and you're saying, no, I know that, this designed path for me of, becoming a doctor, is becoming a neurosurgeon, is a path that will give me a lot of security and stability. But I love working with my hands, and I love the feel of, woodworking, and pursuing that in whatever form or fashion, right? Because that brings you joy, that brings you fulfillment, it makes you happy, that kind of idea. Let's take a look at this Hierophant here. Show me the Hierophant for Pisces. Show me that Hierophant for Pisces, please. Thank you. All wand energy here. All right, so Hierophant is clarified by the Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Five of Swords, Judgment, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, right? So again, it's this idea of coming to terms with what has been holding you back, and what aspect of your kind of headspace has been holding you back, what conflict, what you've been holding on to that might not, what's been living rent-free in your brain, and why it shouldn't be there, right? Kind of awakening to this, kind of almost this aha moment of, no, this isn't right. If it doesn't feel right and it is holding me back from, really getting excited, then why am I continuing that, right? So this Three of Wands, again, it's kind of coming back to what you know to be true, what your wisdom has shown you, what is inherent wisdom in you, right? Based on your learned and your lived experience. Coming back to your immediate clarifiers for this Hierophant, it is interesting that there's so much wand energy that's coming through on the board. It's this idea, really not... wands move quickly, right? They're passionate, they're fired up, they don't think so much, they do. And Pisces, it's this idea that there's less time to sit and kind of ruminate on these ideas, and more time should be spent doing the thing, right? Feeling the thing, doing the thing, living the thing, right? So important to note with that wand energy, moving quickly, less time thinking, more time doing, more time pushing through. So with this Hierophant here is the opportunity, Again, with the Two of Wands here, this idea of a choice. Four of Wands, this idea of focusing on what matters, what brings you joy in your home, in your foundation, right? Queen of Wands here. You know, on the outset, I said this Hierophant energy, being diligent, being focused, being regimented, right? And it's kind of that, but kind of operating from a different perspective, right? This is more self-driven as opposed to society-driven. So it's like you're being methodical, but you're being methodical from a place of clear intention and not a place of trying to please anyone around you, right? And so what's releasing is that idea of pleasing people around you, right? Or this idea that you're not pleasing people by following whatever choice resonates with you and brings you true joy and true passion, right? It's this idea of you're following your true passion and letting that guide you, but still being diligent, still being regimented, still making sure that you're keeping yourself accountable, right? And I feel like that is important for you, Pisces, to make sure you're keeping yourself on track, but doing it from a place that is a little bit more go, but also more direct and loving. Okay, let's take a look at this Three of Pentacles here. Show me this Three of Pentacles for Pisces. Show me this Three of Pentacles for Pisces. Alrighty, let's see. All right, so for the Three of Pentacles, we have the Fool, the Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords again. Right? Some truth is trying to come through here. All right, this feels here like letting go that something new will fix your problems. That if you just cut your losses and run and dive into something new and just forget about this work, that it's going to help you, or that you'll forget about whatever this is. It's like let go of that idea and understand or find that same kind of energy to move you forward in this work that you're doing, right? That same kind of cut and run, and that vigor that comes from trying something new. Let's keep that passion and keep that excitement, but keep it in the work that you're already doing. Continue doing this work, right? And don't let distractions kind of come and take you away from what it is that you're trying to do, because you're trying to do what you want. You're trying to get to where your passion is driving you. You're for some of you, your soul is carrying you here. And it's easy to kind of say, oh yeah, that looks fun. But you've already, for whatever aspect of your life this is, you've already determined that this is something that pulls you. So let's see where this goes, right? That kind of idea. Show me that strength. Show me that strength for Pisces. Show me that strength for Pisces, please. Oh, you can't see that. The two and the two. All right, so for strength, we have Page of Swords, the Star, Hanged Man, Two of Swords in the shadow here. just really quickly before we get into this, strength, obviously Leo energy. Okay, that lion that you see on the card, taming that lion within us, right? Taming that external desire to control everything, and first controlling things within us, right? And that's where that true power lies. With that lion, Leo fire energy, it makes sense. You're being asked to embrace this. That's all the fire that's on this board, that passion, right? That conquering of self first, and that kind of idea. Really honing in on that Hierophant energy, conquering something, conquering self, being regimented, being diligent, being disciplined in how you're directing your passion, directing your drive, right? And you're not directing it to every new thing that you see. You're directing it, pointing it at something that truly matters, okay? Coming back to your immediate clarifiers here, we have the Page of Swords, the Star, the Hanged Man here. And this does feel like pointing it towards what matters. And maybe you're in... Maybe you don't know what matters, but you know that whatever path you were on wasn't the path that was meant for you, right? And so it's now an opportunity. Well, I don't know what's next. I don't know what I want, but I know I didn't want this, right? Well, that's a start. And what comes from that, right? Determining what your star is, determining where your true focus is, your true passion, right? Seeing it from a different perspective, this idea, right? Two of Swords here, not knowing, and behind that, we have the King of Wands, not knowing how to take control. Again, that fire, King of Wands, passion, right? Not knowing how to direct that passion, but knowing that it's there. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting who you are. You're doubting. I hear you. I feel it. Show me that Two of Swords. Show me that Two of Swords. It's almost like I feel the fear of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see this, right? I don't know if I can continue. It's almost like a horror movie. Like I don't want to look. Okay, so for the two of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Temperance, King of Wands, Ten of Swords. You need to put something to end. You need to put it to bed, right? Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Pentacle in the shadow. You need to come back to, how do you direct your passion? How do you guide it to get you to where you want to go? And stop focusing on the secure plan or the safety plan or the plan that other people had in place for you. And even if you don't know what you want, you can still, whatever discipline and diligence you needed to get on that secure plan, you can still employ those abilities and those tactics to get you to where you want to go, right? But something needs to end. That mind space, that paranoia, that fear, that scare, operating from scarcity will not get you where you need to go, right? I feel this in turning the cards over. I feel this. I'm sitting with this. It's not a good place to sit. Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Feels like you're going to fall. Feels like this balancing act. It's like the self-care here, it's like too skewed one way or the other. The temperance is not temperancing. Something's off, right? Something's off. And again, it's like there's little to no essence of you here, Pisces. There's little to no essence of you here. And I feel like maybe that's what's off. You're not feeling comfortable in where you are. Maybe you feel trapped in where you are, or you don't know where to. You feel paralyzed by these thoughts and this kind of, revelation or this work that you're doing, right? You don't necessarily know how to move. You feel trapped, so you're not doing anything at all. Show me that Eight of Swords. Show me that Eight of Swords for Pisces. Show me that Eight of Swords for Pisces, please. Okay. Eight of Swords clarified by the Emperor. Eight of Cups, Judgment. Yeah, moving away from what society wants from you or what you think society wants from you, and moving into what you want from you. Moving into a true awakening, right? This idea you're stuck here. This idea of being frozen in time, not sure where to go, not wanting to take that leap. The lesson here is you need to take that leap and do what's best to fill your cup, right? Scorpio kind of had a similar sentiment here where it's, for these 4 water signs, it's important what you put in your cup. What fills your cup fills you, right? And it's this idea that you maybe have realized recently that you have not been filling your cup with what it needs, meaning you have not been getting what you need out of your life. This is your life, right? So it's this idea of, with the Emperor, taking back control by renouncing what society thinks you should be doing. Because in whatever aspect here, it's you turning against society and following your passion and your drive, something very personal to you, not listening to what others have to say, right? Filling your cup with what fuels you, not with what you think society thinks your cup should be filled with, right? So that kind of idea here, and that is the lesson. And it's like once you free yourself from that kind of mindset, you will be free. Right? Show me some advice for Pisces, please. Show me some advice for Pisces. Practice self-care. Oh, number 42. Serve others, but don't neglect your own needs. You can't give what you don't already have. Replenish your cup. Attend to yourself. This card invites you to take stock of your overall health right now. How are you doing physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? What are you neglecting in each area, and what are you doing well? Are you content in your work, your play, your rest? Do you have outside support? Make sure that you have enough time and energy for the things you like to do by honoring dedicated work and play schedules. Take care of your body by eating good food, drink plenty of water, get enough sleep, get plenty of exercise. Give yourself emotional outlets and time with loved ones. Have a spiritual support group, perhaps a church or a yoga studio. Create welcoming spaces at work and at home to assist in your efforts to do what makes you happy every day. If any of these suggestions seem impossible, then more attention needs to be paid to the areas these suggestions serve. Prioritizing our all-around health is part of healthy self-love. If we are always placing other people's agendas above our own, then we need to examine and acknowledge how we are harming ourselves by doing so. Make the necessary changes to your lifestyle to ensure that your needs are taken care of now. It is the only perfect moment available. And once you get the hang of it, self-care will come naturally and with ease. Pisces, that is what I have for you. Very clear, concise, and to the point. And it does make sense that you're not seeing yourself here, that you're not here because you're not here, right? It's almost like you don't know where you are, but you know you're not here. And that's the lesson, right? That's the lesson. All right, Pisces. I really, really hope this helps you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this gives you some guidance as we enter into March. And if it does, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe and letting me know why in the comments, okay? I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.